What's up, warriors? Welcome to this weekly update on the markets. We're going to be looking at some of the crypto and some of the stocks, and also our update on our bots. Okay, this is Tony the Warrior with you, and let's get started. All right, as you can see, this is Bitcoin right now that we're going to be looking at. I've been giving you updates since we were in this range. From there, as you can see, we did break out of this range around the 12, okay, and we came back into this small range here. And I was telling you that we are in this range, so we might actually break up or down. What happened was we ended up getting some news. It wasn't good news, so we did break to the downside, and we came back into this range, right? From this range, we broke the point of control from this section here that we were ranging on, and we did hit the point of control of this range that we've been in for a while. As you can see, we did get a reaction and we moved up and we came out of this range, right? But then you also have this resistance, which was around the value area high of this range right here, right? So from there, what ended up happening is right now we do have that as a resistance, the value area high from that range, and the point of control is providing support for it. So we need to either we need to break this resistance so we can move back to this range, and then if we do, then we have this resistance now that it created, which is around the 44,175 or so. Okay, if we are able to break through this resistance, as you can see, we have this big single prints. That means that we can go fast up as well, right? But from there, we do have that 45,500 to the 46,500 area that we can have a big rejection, especially if it's the first time that we're touching it, because that was major support before. Now it became major resistance, right? If we do come up to this, I do have a feeling that we might actually touch on this and then come back down and then maybe try it again, right? Now, of course, Bitcoin can do whatever it wants, so we could come back to this level, okay, and it can just hover around here, create a new range around this area, okay. I'm not sure around where, but it could create it around here or so, and then move up to the upside, okay. But if we do come up here and we get a rejection, then we might actually come back to this range again, right? Now, let's say that we actually don't come up and we do get rejected around this resistance or this resistance. Well, the next range that we can come back to is the old range, which is here, okay? From around that, I'll say 40,500 to around that 42,800, okay? Even up to maybe 3,000 or 43,000, okay? From there, of course, if we break from here, then we're going down to around the 39 to 38. But right now, as you can see, we're starting to move back up. Okay, we do need to break this resistance in order to get back to around the 43,000 to 44,000. Okay, and if we can break through this resistance, then we have a good chance of moving back up to the 45 to 46,000 area. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Let's look at another one. We can come back to Ethereum right here. As you can see, Ethereum has been trading wonderfully, and we are around this 3,300 area, okay? If we can break this resistance, which is around that 3,435 area, then the next resistance that I'm seeing is around this zone right here, okay? So that'll be around that 3,860 to 3,957 or so, okay? Now, of course, remember, like I said, if we're coming back from a big drop and we're touching this again, if this was support before, now it became resistance, we could have a reaction and come back down, touch this level again, and then move back again. Now, if we cannot break this resistance, right now, this level here is providing support for us, which is around the 3,211. And if we cannot hold this, then the next support is that around that 3,000, I would say, okay? And if we cannot hold that, of course, the next level is gonna be around that 2,657, all right? So now let's look at the S&P 500. As you can see, the S&P 500 right now is trading between, let's see, right now it's 4,635. The next support level is around at 4,589. The support below that is 4,532. And the next resistance is around that 4,771. Of course, I see another one here. Let me just clone this real quick around this section right here. Okay, as you can see, it's being touched multiple times by support and resistance. Okay, so what we can do is, if we can move up from here, this is the next resistance level, which is around that 4,732 and that 4,772. If we come back to the support and we don't get a bounce from there and we get rejected and we drop, well, the next level is going to be around that 4,534. Okay, all right, so let's look at Apple. With Apple right now, here's the support and resistance for this. As you can see, the support that is holding us up right now is around that $168.11 or so. If we can move up from here, the next resistance is around that 176.14. Okay, and then if we can break through this section, right, then we can probably move on to the next one, which is around 180.91. So around $181, right? If we do come up to this and get rejected, then we're going to come back down to around that $168 or so. And if we cannot hold this, and the next level will be around that 157. Okay, so right now this is the range around the 176 to around 168 until we break it. Okay, from there we have Coinbase. With Coinbase right now, as you can see, the supports that we are looking at right now and we're trying to test it right now is around that I'll say the $122. Okay, if we break this, if we cannot hold it, then we're going to go down to the next level, which is around that 210. Okay, but if we're able to get a bounce, the next resistance that I'm seeing is around this area, which is around that 248 to around the 240 area. Okay, and of course, if we're able to break this, kind of back test and then move up, then we're going to be hitting that around the 280 zone. Okay, before we can move up up from there. Now, of course, right now, as you can see, we are testing this area, this support system right here. If we cannot hold this, we are going to go down. But as you can see, we're having a small bump from there. So we might be able to move up if Bitcoin continues moving up. Coinbase works a lot with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is down, Coinbase goes down. And if Bitcoin goes up, then of course it helps Coinbase move up as well. All right. From there, let's look at Tesla. Okay. Tesla, as you can see, we have been trading around the support systems that we have here is around the 987, and then the next one is the 893 or so. The resistance is 1,107 to 1,192. Okay, so what we need to do is, if we come down to the support, we can get a bounce back up to around this resistance. Now right now it's starting to move up, so we might actually not even come down to this support. We might actually move up and hit this resistance. If we do hit this resistance, if we cannot break through it and then back test and move up, then we're going to come up to it, maybe drop a little bit, back test it, and if we cannot break it, then we're going to come back down to the support. If we cannot hold this support, which is around that, like I said, 988, then we are going to come down to around the 893 area. Okay, and we can have bounces from here, but we don't know right now until we test. But the range that we're in right now is around that 1,108 to that 988. Okay, and of course this is Friday, so we're gonna start up again on Monday. Okay, now those are the stocks and crypto. Let me talk about the bots that we have. So far I did create some new bots I've been testing. Okay, lot. And so far with these bots, because I did close down a lot of them, they got stopped out when when we had that drop. So from there we have around 4,917 in profits with this so far. And the ones that I did close down, as you can see, a lot of them were with stop loss. I did close a few myself. There were more stop loss, as you can see. But so far we have about the 64,705 plus another 4,917. That actually comes up to around 69,500 plus. Okay, so in 3 months, we're about $500 to $600 away from making $70,000 with these bots in 3 months. Okay, so I will keep you guys updated. I will keep you making these videos for you guys so you guys can be on top of this, and also sharing with you guys a journey through these bots. There's a lot of members that have been signing up. I really want to thank you for your support and help. You know, they've been signing up on the affiliate links to get our checklist. That is wonderful. We're about to release our product, so we are going to stop giving that checklist out, okay, once we go live with it. But everyone's loving it so far. Everyone's enjoying this, and everyone's happy. All right, so that's it for me today, you guys. I hope you enjoy these weekly updates. If you guys do, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment below. Let me know if you do like this weekly updates that I'm gonna be doing on Friday, so I can continue doing for you guys. And if you guys don't want it, don't worry about it. I won't make them, okay? But so far, I've been getting good feedback, and this is awesome. I really enjoy giving this content to you guys, and I hope you enjoy your weekend and celebrate, enjoy, and get ready for Monday. All right, you guys. Well, I'll talk to you on the next video. And remember, let the profits come to you.